Hi, my name is Joe Moses, and I'm a personal injury attorney, and I handle motorcycle accidents and bicycle accidents. We're located just outside of Chicago. I'm a founding partner of the law firm of Kass and Moses, and we've been doing this for about 30 years. Today, I'd like to talk about lost wages. A lost wages claim is a very important piece of the total package of compensation. The typical lost wages would be a W-2 employee. If somebody misses a certain amount of work for doctor appointments and for recovery from the injury, and we're able to talk to the employer, we're able to verify what hours were lost and calculate your lost wages. That's when it's simple. There are a lot of jobs that don't get paid that way. So in fact, perfect examples would be somebody who works on commission, or somebody that works and depends on a lot of systematic overtime that you get all of the time. Those would be examples that it becomes a little more challenging to document the actual lost wages. What we do in those cases is we need to prove or show that the overtime, for example, is always available to you, so that based on your seniority or availability, that it actually happened, that the time you were off was a time others got overtime, and they got overtime pay. And we can then calculate how much overtime you lost. We can also go back a year, and we can compare your income one year to an income another year and show that overtime or the commission was consistent with what always happened. In addition to that, we have some circumstances where it's even more nebulous than that. So what you'll have is a circumstance, say somebody's a salesperson, and that salesperson networks all the time. Well, it's almost impossible to know what sale or what bonus or compensation would have come to you if you weren't hurt. But we're able to compare again. We go back years, and we show what your income was in those other years, and then how did this lack of being on the job, networking and building up, how did that hurt your income? And so we're able to compare again this year to a prior year when it was even higher. Finally, there's a couple things to touch on. There's the ADA. That's the Americans with Disabilities Act. Basically, if you're injured, you have to be able to be accommodated if that's possible. And if it's possible, then they have to give you light duty work. If it's not possible, we're able to get you compensated for that work that you missed because you can't do anything in the current condition you're in. Finally, what happens if you are unemployed and you miss job opportunities? In those cases, a lot harder. We end up having to show that you qualified for those jobs, that you have in the past gotten those jobs, and that you will in the future be able to get those jobs, but you missed because you missed that opportunity. In closing, again, something other than the W-2 wage earner, it makes it very difficult, but we've had great success over time getting full compensation for the lost wage portion of your case in all these different circumstances. So if that's you and you have questions, contact me. My name is Joe Moses. I'm at 877-292-5344, and I'm happy to answer any questions.